What's up, guys? Damian Lewis with Prep Sports Nation, and finally the high school football season is about to begin here in Georgia. It's kicking off with the annual Corky Kell Classic beginning on this Thursday. 18 teams and 3 days of some exciting football action. Now, the signature event is always kicked off by the Corky Kell Luncheon, where coaches and players of participating teams are on hand to talk about getting ready for the Classic and the upcoming season. We got a chance to speak with some of those coaches and players, as well as Corky Kell Classic co-creator and organizer Dave Hunter.
Well, we started this in 1992, and we've kept it going every year. When Corky passed away, he asked me to keep the game alive, and I'm going to try to do that with his honor. And you know, we've been through the roof falling in the Georgia Dome and 2 or 3 other things, but it's been a labor of love, and it's grown. I've had several college coaches tell me this is the best high school event in the country. I never saw it being as big as it is now. It's a monumental task right now.
Well, you know, of course, my association with this goes way back when I was the head football coach at McEachern the very first year of the Corky Kell Classic. So being involved in this and seeing it grow to the magnitude that it is today has just been a great experience and something I take a lot of pride in. McEachern High School has taken a lot of pride in, and I think it's just developed into a great platform to promote the great sport of high school football. I don't think any of us had any idea, number one, that we'd be here 29 years later with this kind of an event. And, you know, we were just glad to be a part of the beginning of the Georgia Dome. You know, we were the very first game that was played in the Georgia Dome. Getting to walk around that facility with a hard hat on and see it kind of come up out of the ground, and to think that we've managed to keep this event going through the entire lifespan of the Georgia Dome, and now moving into the Mercedes-Benz and the other venues, with Cool-Ray being added this year, which I think is really unique and kind of cool. And of course, Rome has just done a phenomenal job there with welcoming the event and helping us organize it there. So it's just kind of been mind-boggling that we've been able to get to this point.
It was very exciting for our program, number one, in our community, but as a coach, I was very excited for our players to get to experience playing in an NFL stadium, a stadium they host a national championship game in. And high school sports is all about experiences for these kids, and what a great experience they get to experience. And that's my feeling on it.
It's exciting to be playing in it again. But us as a player, we just take it as another game, ready to get to the dub.
We've been building athletic fields and tracks and tennis courts in Georgia for almost 30 years. The Corky Kell Classic is actually 28 years old. It is the biggest high school college football tournament event in the country. We're proud to have it hosted here in Georgia. It gives some of these incredible young athletes a big-time stage to show off their talents. And it takes some of these amazing coaches that dedicate so much of their time and their lives and their families' commitment, not having them at home, out here working with these young men and mentoring these young men. And so this is an opportunity for us to just give back a little bit to these folks. So we host a hospitality area where we invite the families of these coaches to come out and have a glass of lemonade with us and relax and enjoy a little bit of our comfort for a change. And it's an opportunity for us to have a big platform to talk about safety and athletics, which is one of the most important things for Sports Turf Company. We're able to build artificial turf fields that are safer than ever before with new technologies from just the last 12 months. We are rebuilding natural grass fields so that they perform as well as an artificial turf field. And so this is just a great opportunity for us to tell those stories and to have this exposure to these great athletes and coaches.
Well, I'm excited about it. I think it's a phenomenal opportunity. One of the reasons I came to McEachern, there's a lot of reasons. You go to a lot of different places, but one of the reasons I came to McEachern was 7A football, big-time football, and I feel like we're opening up with that. So immediately you get an opportunity to step into that role, playing in a big-time environment, playing a historic program, and you're coaching a historic program with good players. So, you know, I feel like we got a good staff, we've got a good administration, we've got good players. We've got to put it all together to get McEachern where our principal, Ms. Montgomery, wants us to go, and that's state champions.
All right, high school football getting underway this Thursday night with the Corky Kell Classic, 5:30 p.m. Calhoun taking on Ridgeland, followed by Marietta taking on Rome, and both of those games are going to take place at Rome High School. To keep up to date on the Classic and games from this weekend, make sure you follow our good friends over at Score Atlanta, and you can follow us on Twitter as well at PS_Nation_. I'm Damian Lewis with Prep Sports Nation.